Dave Palumbo with an RX Muscle Rant. Today's topic, how to train without a gym. That's right, everyone has been texting me, emailing me, WhatsApping me, Instagram messaging me. All my clients are contacting me, calling me. What do I do? At my gym, all the gyms are closed. Gold's Venice is closed. Bev's gym is closed. I don't have any place to go work out. I have a contest coming up in the summer. Should I just pack it in? Never pack it in. Never quit. Don't quit. You can only lose if you quit. You find a way to make it happen. Champions find a way to make it happen. I had to go back 15 years when I wrote this book, The Perfect Prison Physique. I was in a bad situation at the time in a federal prison myself for a couple months, and I wrote this book because I saw that in some federal prisons they didn't have weight facilities. So I said, how are these guys in this prison going to get themselves into shape? Well, that's why it's called The Perfect Prison Physique. So I have in here how to work out if you have a weight, as we say in prison, weight pit. Or if you don't, how to do it without it. And that's the situation we're in now. We don't have access to a gym. Maybe you don't have a friend who has a home gym that you can train at. What are you going to do? Well, I created this whole routine in here for while you're dieting, all the different exercises you can do, and you can check this out in this book. It's a great book. It's available at davepalumbo.com. You don't have to buy it if you don't want, but basically what I do is I break it up into push-ups, dips, pull-ups, okay, lunges, air squats. You can even do curls. You could find things that are heavy and you can do curls. You can do overhead extensions for triceps, holding on to something heavy. Everyone usually has a couple dumbbells laying around. I'll tell you what, go on Facebook Marketplace or go on Craigslist. You could find everyone's getting rid of dumbbells. When I decided I was going to train at my house, I went on the Facebook Marketplace here in Cape Coral because they'll have it specific to your locale that you live in. And I found there was at least 15 people selling dumbbells. I found one guy who had the dumbbell. I had to actually go to a couple different people to get all the dumbbells I wanted, up to 50s. I figured that was heavy enough because I'm still rehabbing my shoulder. Some of them were not in the greatest shape. My mother-in-law, Denise, refinished them. She repainted them with silver paint. They look brand spanking new, and I paid pennies on the dollar for these things. And the great thing is, I guarantee if you look now, you can go pick up a pair today. People just want them out of the house. They're taking up space. Maybe they're rusted. They just don't want them. They want to get rid of them. It's so easy. So if you get a couple pairs of dumbbells, you could do your bicep curls. You could do your overhead extensions. You could do shoulder presses. You could do side laterals. And then you do your dips for triceps and chest. You do push-ups for chest. You do your lunges or air squats. You can even have someone sit on your shoulders for legs. You can do everything. And you know what you do? When you don't have access to super heavy weights and the equipment that you're so used to using in the gym, your form becomes something that you really focus on. How could I make this exercise that I'm going to execute intensified? What's the best back workout you could possibly do? Everyone thinks, pull downs, bent rows. Absolutely wrong. Pull-ups. Guaranteed most of you can't do a pull-up. I can't do any pull-ups anymore because I'm still rehabbing my shoulder. But I haven't done a pull-up in 20 years because even when I was at the height of my career, I was too heavy. I was like 300 pounds. I couldn't pull my body weight up. So I'm even learning to redo pull-ups. When you can do a full pull-up where you can pull your chest almost to that bar, you're gonna have a big back. I guarantee you're gonna have great lat development. Work your pull-ups. Do 10 sets of pull-ups for your back workout. I guarantee you won't want to do anything else after that. I guarantee you will say it's the best back workout you ever got. You forget. When you did pull-ups as a kid, you weighed 100 pounds. It was easy, and you just jerked your body weight up there. You didn't use form. Try to use strict form doing a pull-up. You wrap your straps around your reverse grips or your jumbo Palumbo straps that they sell on davepalumbo.com, and you pull up and you lower yourself back down and you pull up nice and slowly. I guarantee you will feel muscles in your back working that you never knew existed. And you know what? You're probably going to have someone as a spotter help you at first because you're probably not going to be able to pull your body weight up. If you do them routinely, a couple times a week, 3 times a week, don't do them every day. Do them like every other day. What you'll find is that after a week or two, you're going to get really good at the pull-ups and you're going to start to feel it and you're going to start developing muscles you never had. Okay, same thing with push-ups. You can do push-ups with people sitting on your back if you have to intensify it. When I got done with my shoulder surgeries, both of them, I started doing push-ups. I couldn't do girl push-ups. I was on my knees and I couldn't push my body weight up once. That's how weak I was. And now I'm up to doing 20 good push-ups. I'm not ready to have my kids sit on my back yet, but pretty soon I will. So that's how you intensify the effect of it. But I use really good form when I do that. Same thing with dips. If you're heavy, a couple sets, you could do 12, 15 rep sets of dips. You're gonna feel it in those triceps and you're gonna feel it in those pec muscles, those lower pecs. I'm telling you, you could maintain muscle at home and even become a better lifter long-term because you're teaching yourself good technique. You're using a lot of accessory muscles when you do body weight type stuff because you have to stabilize your body, especially with push-ups, dips, okay? Pull-ups are way harder than doing pull-downs on a machine, you know that, okay? Because it takes a lot more muscles to pull your body up. So you'd be shocked at what you can do. And like I said, it's not gonna be for the rest of your life you're doing this stuff. You're only gonna do it for a couple weeks. Even if it's a month or two that you do it for, I guarantee you will look better, you will not look worse, and when you go back to training at the gym, you will be a better lifter for it. So once again, don't look at things as a negative, look at the positive. There's gotta be a reason. I always say there's nothing in my life is a mistake. There's always a reason why everything's happening. This is a good reason for you to improve your exercise form, to learn how to use your complete body to lift weights, or lift your body weight at least. Okay, it's a good excuse also to start doing abs almost every single day. I always do abs every day. I don't do a lot of sets, but I do abs every day because it gives you better abdominal control. I think a lot of people, because they're so preoccupied with training, they're like, oh, I squat, I deadlift, I don't need to do abs. Do your abs every day. Do your crunches, do your leg lifts, do a couple side crunches. You'll be shocked at how good and sharp your abs look and how much better your abdominal control is on stage. And you know what? Work on your posing. Okay, you have no excuse now. You're not going to the gym. You have a lot more time on your hands. You're home. Okay, if the mayor of New York City gets his way in 48 hours, people in New York City may not even be leaving their apartments. They may be on lockdown. So hopefully you have a little mirror. Everyone has a bathroom mirror. Start practicing your posing. Spend more time on that. I'm telling you, you'll come out of this a better poser, a better presenter of your physique, and you'll have better body control, and you'll understand how to execute movements better when you go back to the gym. It's all about positive thinking. It's all about finding the positive in what you perceive to be a negative situation. Remember, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. I'm Dave Palumbo with another RX Muscle Rant.